Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, Mr. Locario, I'm getting married soon. I have one concern, however. The woman I'm going to marry has lived a lifestyle where she's been with hundreds of men. She's had sex in every kind of way you can possibly imagine, multiple partners, other women, and everything. But she swore off this lifestyle. 7 years ago, she gave herself to God. She said the last time she engaged in any form of sexual relations was 5 years ago. Her lifestyle does not bother me, or former lifestyle doesn't bother me. I am man enough to accept this. However, I come from an extremely religious / spiritual background, none of the mainstream ones, and I personally have never had sex. I've never even kissed a woman. So what I want to ask you is, given my soon-to-be wife's past and my own inexperience, how can I sexually satisfy this woman? What are some of the things I need to work on in order to be able to satisfy her effectively? I'm talking about making her orgasm multiple times if possible. I greatly appreciate your response. A close acquaintance of mine referred me to your channel. All right, so the thing is, so you're saying that this lady that you're about to marry, used to dabble in some activities, and you said that she gave herself to God, and how you never had sex. And what's interesting is I sent the email back to this guy because I wanted to understand what he was talking about when he said that, he never kissed or had sex with a woman, right? So he said that he meant that he never kissed anyone before this woman, and he hasn't had sex with her yet. And he said he's been acquainted with her for 7 years, but only began to know her intimately the past 3. All right, so this is the thing. Like, you said that she hasn't had any sexual relations in the past 5 years. I'm not saying that that's a lie, but it's kind of hard to believe a woman who's been very sexually active and then, just turns around and just doesn't have sex at all. So I'm not, that's neither here nor there, but let's just, for sake of argument, say that this is all true, right? Now you're wondering, are you going to sexually satisfy her? You're just wondering how that's going to go, right? Now, the thing is, what it seems like is this, and I want to, make a few points here before I even get into the whole thing about you sexually satisfying her. What you got to understand is that if this woman, is actually, gave herself to God and she's not doing any of this sexual stuff anymore, whatever, part of her marrying you may be her seeing you as someone she can be with, who she can, continue on how she's been, so she's like on that, I want to, give myself to God stuff. So she's getting with you, who's another guy who has that sort of energy. You understand? So she's dealing with you in that marriage because that's like one of the main things. You understand? Because if she's actually turned her life around and is on that type of energy, she may want a guy like you who's on that same type of energy. Because you said y'all been knowing each other for this long and y'all haven't had sex yet. So I'm guessing you guys are waiting till you get married to do it, right? And doing that type of that type of situation. Now, when it comes to you thinking about, how do you sexually satisfy her and all this other stuff, right? Since you haven't had sex, a lot of this is going to be a learning experience for you. And the thing is, she's more experienced sexually than you. So, there are certain things that she can probably do with you to get you up to speed. But what you got to understand is that since you don't really have that much experience, you're going to need to practice more. And while you're with her, you just, as you two get together, y'all keep shit going, right? Because a lot of times, this is the thing with, and this is the thing that a lot of people don't want to talk about sometimes, is that sometimes having good sex means that you have to do it enough times with that person. And so what I mean is, some people, they'll go out, they'll have one night stands, they'll hook up with people, and it's cool. But what happens is that when you haven't had sex with someone before, and this is the first time you're having sex with them, usually it's not going to be the best sex because you're not familiar with each other's bodies. You're not familiar with what this person likes and what that person likes. So let's say you've had sex with someone, maybe 4 or 5 times. Then you guys start to get familiar with each other's bodies. You understand? You know what she likes. She knows what you like. And then it gets a little bit better. You understand? This is why, I usually, I do one night stands here and there, but I actually like more of having multiple sex sessions with a chick. You understand? Because it gets better as I do it with the chick, right? So the thing is, I would say for you, you don't necessarily need to worry about how you're going to satisfy her. What I would say to you is just make sure that you and her are communicating and you and her are having a good sex life. And then she will be satisfied as you guys, progress in the situation. You see what I mean? And also remember, since you haven't had sex yet, it might take you a while to get used to what you need to do in order to, get her to that point. And even vice versa, she might need to do certain things that she may need to discover that you like. That's going to, get you to the point where you're really feeling the situation. You see what I'm saying? Where you're really feeling it to the way where it could really go. You see what I mean? So I would say don't worry too much about, thinking, oh, I'm not going to satisfy her because she's so experienced and all that. Just y'all work together on your sex life, and then things should go where it needs to go. Just communicate what you like, tell her to tell you what she likes, and then y'all just work on that shit. You feel me? So that's pretty much it. Listen, if you guys have any more questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.